Little bit of issues with the scoreboard after the Wi-Fi reboot we had. Trying to get it connected either way. We are here in the top of the 5th inning. As the Lehman Lobos come up to bat, they are trailing by 11. They do need 2 runs to keep this game going. That's going to miss high for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That's going to miss inside for ball 2. 2-1 the count. That is Delgadillo at the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That's going to miss outside for ball 3. That'll make the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Delgadillo. Swinging a drive down the right side, foul. Count will still remain full. That one's going to be popped up towards the left side. And that one's going to hit the turf. And Delgadillo will be at first base on an error. Now up to bat number 3, Cruz. Cruz with a big hit of the night for the Lobos. A solo shot to right center field. And he'll take a look at the first pitch. Up and away for ball 1. Delgadillo at first base. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. That one's going to miss high for ball 2. Ground ball hit towards the second baseman's going to get past Chavez. Rounded second on his way to third. The throw will not be in time. So Cruz will reach second on the throw to third base. Now up to bat number 4, Roberts. So Cruz will be at second, Delgadillo at third, excuse me. And that'll be ball 1. That one's going to be popped up out of play. For strike 1, 1-1 the count. That one's going to be hit high in the sky towards the shortstop. Miscommunication once again as that one's going to drop. The throw to third will not be in time, so the Lobos will put 1 across the plate. That'll be Delgadillo. Cruz will go to third. Roberts to second on the error. Now up to bat, number 12, Robertson. That one's going to be popped up and hit out of play. That'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Or strike 1, excuse me. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So it is now Lehman 4, Lockhart 14. Swing and a pop up towards the left side. That's going to run out of room. That'll go out of play. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll be out number 1. That'll bring Vargas up to the plate. Leaving us 1 and 2 to Vargas. That one's going to miss low and outside. Two and 1 to count. That one's going to be popped up over towards the right side and out of play for strike 2. We do got a new pitcher in the mound. That is Santiago Guerra. He goes from behind the plate to the mound, and Xavier Schulke comes in behind the plate. Vargas at the plate. 2 and 2 now. Breaking ball missing just outside for ball 3. That'll make the count full. And it is 14-4 the score. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Now up to bat for the Lobos, number 1, Jaimes. So Lobos down to 1 out. That one's going to be hit towards right field. Little trouble, big chase for a diving attempt. Unable to come up with it. And unable to get the runner out at second. And 2 runs will score. So we will see the bottom of the 5th as Jaimes gets to second. Now up to bat for the Lobos, number 11, Coconut. 14-6 is the score. Swing and a miss for strike 1. It's 14-6. It's going to be low for ball one. 1-1 to count. That one's going to miss high for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Once again, our apologies for the issues with the scoreboard. Had the Wi-Fi reboot here in the stadium. Shut everything down for a little bit. The throw to third will be in time. And that's going to do it for the top half of the 5th inning as Schulke throws a dart to third base while Coconut is at the plate, so he'll be back at the plate to start the bottom of the 6th, or the top of the 6th. But the Lehman Lobos add 4 runs here in the top of the 5th to keep themselves alive, moving on to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is Lockhart Lions 4, Lehman Lobos 6. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with a more Lockhart Line baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
And now leading off for the Lockhart Lions, number 8, Avery Hibata. So Avery Hibata will lead things off for the Lockhart Lions. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Lockhart Lions can end this one by adding 2 runs. Avery Hibata will look to start that process right now. He's been up to bat 3 times, has reached and scored all 3 times. That one's going to be low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And taking a look at that one on the outside for strike 2. And the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 to count now. And he'll get a piece of that one, but that'll go right into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. Now up to bat number 6, Jason Chavez. Jason Chavez is 2 for 2 tonight with 2 runs scored. He'll take a big swing at that one for strike 1. Coming in to take the place in the batting lineup for Ethan Mendez, who went down with an injury. Prayers going out to him. Taking a look at that one for strike 2. 10 minutes started the scoring for the Lockhart Lions back in the bottom of the first inning. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Now up to bat for the Lions, number 5, Noah Sanchez. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fouling that one back to the backstop for strike 2. And Ryan Roberts on the mound. Now for the Lobos. We're looking to strike out the side. 0-2 to Sanchez. That's going to be high for ball 1. Parker Connor in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Roberts strikes out the side. After 5 innings of play, it is Lockhart Lions 14, Lehman Lobos 6. We'll take a quick time out, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sport broadcast.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
And we are back. Coconut will start things off. He was at the plate when the runner was thrown out at third base. Now back up to the plate for the Lehman Lobos, number 11, Coconut. So Lobos able to put 4 runs on the board in the top half of the 5th inning to keep this game going. Roberts able to strike out the side in the bottom of the 5th, so here we are in the top of the 6th inning. It is an 8-run lead for the Lockhart Lions. See if the Lobos can chip away at this and get out on the mound for the Lions. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, a piece of that one right back to the glove of Xavier Schulke for strike 2. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And Coconut goes down swinging. Now up to bat for the Lobos, number 6, Allen. First pitch to Allen, misses outside for ball 1. That one's going to miss outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Cash Allen. The third baseman for the Lobos. Swinging a pop-up out towards left field and giving chase. The shortstop, Jesse Flores, making the catch for out number 2. Now up to bat for the Lobos, number 5, Saldana. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. That's going to catch that inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That one's going to be popped up and fouled out of play over the right side. That's going to be caught right at the fence line. Fooled me on that one. Great job by Parker Connor. So that's going to do it for the top of the 6th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. No run scored by the Lehman Lobos. Lockhart still up 14-6. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
Hand off to Gonzalez. He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20. 10, end zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with 2 of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cut-off hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have. Or for more info, you can send us an email to stayholy21@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
And we are back for the bottom half of the 6th inning. And once again, the Lockhart Lions can close this one out with 2 runs. As we will see Parker Connor, Gage Deutsch, and Waylon Phillips at the plate. Well, looks like I see Weston Phillips. He might be coming in for Waylon. And leading things off for the Lockhart Lions, number 11, Parker Connor. So Parker Connor will lead things off for the Lockhart Lions here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ground ball hit towards the third baseman, towards Allen, over to first, and in time for out number 1. 5-3 for out number 1. That's going to bring up Gage Deutsch up to the plate. Now batting for the Lions, number 1, Gage Deutsch. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Couple of ways for the Lions to close this game out. 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's going to be sent high in the sky to center field. Center fielder coming up, and he'll make the squeeze for out number 2. Or close it out in the top of the 6th. Now batting for the Lions, number 13, Weston Phillips. So 13, Weston Phillips will be batting for his brother Waylon Phillips, and he'll dig in for the first time tonight with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, big swing and a miss for strike 1. Weston gets a piece of that one for strike 2. And Xavier Schulke in the on-deck circle. Should he get an opportunity to come up to the plate. Ground ball hit towards the left side, towards Allen, over to first base. Great job digging out of the dirt for Vargas. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Lobos. And we will head to the top of the 7th inning with the Lobos an opportunity their final opportunity. To make something happen. And we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And here we go, top of the 7th inning. Lockhart Lions can keep Lehman Lobos from scoring 8 runs here in the top half. They could complete this game and come out with the win and their first district win of the season. As we have the leadoff batter, Delgadillo, will be batting first. Leading off for the Lobos, number 2, Delgadillo. So Delgadillo will dig in. He'll take a look at the first pitch, high and inside for ball 1. And taking a look at the 1-0 for ball 2. 2-0 the count now. Up and in for ball 3. Santiago Guerra still on the mound. That's going to be inside for ball 4. And that'll put the leadoff batter at first base. And that'll bring up Cruz up to the plate. Now batting for the Lobos, number 3, Cruz. The Lions can't afford to give up a couple of runs, but want to try and limit that. Well, that'll hit that outside corner for strike 1. Delgadillo at first base. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. One's going to be popped up and it'll go out of play for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one's going to be sent foul and out of play for strike 2. That one's going to be sent high in the sky to center field. Coming up, giving chase and making a squeeze for out number 1. Like that was Noah Sanchez out there. Now up to bat for the Lobos, number 4, Roberts. Delgadillo still at first base. Getting on with a leadoff walk. Roberts takes a look at the first pitch for ball one. Ground ball hit hard down the left side. That's going to be foul for strike one. One and one the count as Guerra steps off the bag. That's going to be up and in for ball two. A swing and a miss for strike two. Two balls, two strikes to count. One out here in the top of the seventh. Delgadillo at first base with a leadoff walk. That one's going to be hit hard into left field. Delgadillo around in second, and that's where he will be held up at. Now up to bat for the Lobos, number 12, Roberson. So now the Lobos have two runners on the base pass. Delgadillo at second base, Roberts at first. Roberson at the plate. One out here in the top of the seventh. Still an 8-run lead for the Lions. Breaking ball, breaking in there for strike one. Going to be fouled out of play down the right side for strike two. 0-2 to count now to Roberson. Just missing on that one outside for ball one. 1-2 to count now. Ground ball hit to Flores at second, or shortstop over to third for one. That'll make it 2 outs here at the top of the seventh. Okay. That'll bring up Vargas up to the plate. And that'll hit that outside corner for strike one. That's going to miss low and outside for ball one. Runners will advance as the ball gets past Schulke. So count is 1-1. That's going to be a breaking ball missing outside for ball two. Swing and a miss for strike two. Count is 2-2 now. One strike away from ending this one. Santiago Guerra looking to close this one out. And almost hanging on to that one as that bounces off the glove of Shoki. Count still remains 2-2. Vargas at the plate. Down to the final strike. That one's just going to miss inside. That'll make the count full. Actually, it's going to make it 2-2 to count. Getting a piece of that one, fouling it out of play. And why not have a at-bat marathon to finish things off? Two pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And that's going to do it. The Lockhart Lions win their district opener here at home by a final of 14-6 over the Lehman Lobos in 6.5 innings. We are going to take a quick timeout and we'll be back with your Kreitz Market post-game show, and we'll have your Kreitz Market offensive player of the game and your Quantum Towing defensive player of the game right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
And welcome back. It is a final here at Lions Stadium as the Lockhart Lions go to 1-0 in district play, and the Lehman Lobos will drop to 1-0. These two teams will face each other this Friday night at Lehman High School, where the Lockhart Lions will look to go 2-0 in district play, and the Lehman Lobos will look to bounce back and try to take one away from the Lions and try to get their first district win and give the Lions their first district loss of the season. Once again, I want to thank everybody tuning in. My name is Emilio Sarge Waters, brought you all the live play-by-play action. And we welcome you to the Kreitz Market post-game show here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast as we have your post-game honors. And we'll start with the Kreitz Market offensive player of the game. It's going to go to Avery Ibada. Went 3 for 4 tonight with 3 runs scored. With 3 runs scored. So Avery Ibada, you are the Kreitz Market offensive player of the game. As for your Quantum Towing defensive player of the game, is going to go to number 1, Gage Deutsch. Deutsch struck out 8 batters before being taken out for Santiago Guerra, but did a fantastic job on the mound. Did give up a big home run, but only gave up 2 runs until he was replaced by Santiago Guerra. Guerra came in and picked up another save as the Lockhart Lions come out victorious 14-6. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight from Lions Stadium and here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whether you watched on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, we hope that you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Lion Baseball or Lockhart Lion Sports right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. So as for myself, Emilio Sarge Juarez, I do want to say good night. And like I always say, you can take the line out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market and Quantum Towing. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart.